successful. Digitization. Around a few years ago, and now almost we are entering into a new phase though, is what we call like advanced digitization, where we are talking about robotics, artificial intelligence, big data. We're talking about the Internet of Things. We're talking about crypto and things like that. That is a new digital revolution. Now, if you look at all the 4 things I've mentioned here, they all focus on the technology. They focus on the power. Now, in what we call the 5th industrial revolution, it's about people. It's about the heart. So if you are doing anything, look at what you can do. And what they focus on humanity, what we call flourishing humanity. Talking about engagement, talking about inclusivity, compassion, and profit, and digitally enabled progress. So we are talking about how we can move people, and I'm telling you, the dial has moved. And there are some people here in our world. We are still doing mechanized farming. In fact, we are now trying to bring mechanized farming. It tells you how far we are. We are not mechanized yet. Because if you are mechanized, then few people must be in agric and more people must be in services. But how many people are in cocoa farming? How many people are in palm nut and all those other farming? We still have a lot of people there. I'm hoping some young people will go there and change the dynamics. People are doing it now, but I'm telling you, the mind has shifted. It's about people. The 5th industrial revolution. What is the most invaluable thing, important thing to you? These are questions I want you to think about it yourself. Don't answer me. Think about it yourself. Number 1, what do you spend your time on? It tells me what is important to you. What you spend your time on tells me what is important to you. And some of us, what we spend our time on, the money will not come because the money is not important to us. Number 2, what do you spend your energy on? 3, what do you spend your resources on? 4, what would you want to move towards at all costs? And the next one is that, what would you want to move away at all costs? These are indicators of what is important to you in your life. And if you check these things, and wealth creation and money and the fact that you take care of your children and give them the best and your family and you yourself be comfortable, if these things are not part of the list of the things that you write, it means that, trust me, they are using the wrong map. You can never attract it. It won't come to you. Hello? Hello? Okay. Now, the word, remember when I showed you the head, there was one of the filters. I said it's a driver, it's a purpose, it's a driver. The word purpose is interesting. It's a driver because it is the strongest of all the filters. And that is why we say it's a driver. But there's another model I have, but I'm not showing that one. So what is purpose? The word purpose is simply spiritual. It means spiritual. And when I say spiritual, I'm not talking about church. I'm talking about essence of being. So the word purpose is the same word as spiritual, okay? Now, I wrote the word spirit, and I wrote the word inspire. If you look at these two words, there are there are certain words that look the same in each of them. S-P-I-R, S-P-I-R, because they come from the same Latin root, which means to breathe. So there are words like conspire, to come together and breathe into something. Transpire, to breathe across. Respire, to repeat the breathing process. Aspire, to breathe aggressively. Perspire, like you're tired, you breathe in and then the other one is expire, to remove breath out of something. In Ezekiel chapter 37 verse 5, the Bible talks about the fact that I will put my breath into you and the bones become a living. What makes you wake up in the morning is purpose. What makes you wake up in the morning to go to work is purpose. So when you wake up one day and you don't feel like going to work,